Enjoying your Shavasana, enjoying that little taste of death, remembering your true immortality. Just repeating to yourself silently, I am not the body, I am not the mind. I am not the body, I am not the mind. You are so much more than that. And then slowly and gently, letting your senses come online, eyes rolling in the sockets in one direction, then the other. Letting your tongue roam the mouth, the back of the teeth, the roof of the mouth, swishing it along the front of the teeth. And then opening the mouth wide as if you were yawning. Beginning to wiggle your nose, wriggle your ears, swimming your fingers and your toes. All of the senses, how all of our perception comes into our body-mind complex. And then slowly, as you're ready, you're going to make your way over to one side in embryo pose. You can stretch out big, you can shrink in small, however you'd like. Just making your way gently over to one side. All curled up in that embryonic C curve. Good. And then gently letting your eyes flutter open on an inhale. Look where you are. Notice your space. Begin to press the floor away, spiraling yourself up. Keep your chin tucked into your chest. Let it be the last thing that rises up. Just look around you. Let the senses come back online. Smells and taste, sight, hearing, touch. And then with your spine upright, we're going to move into just a little pranayama this morning, just a little bit of breath control. It's going to be a very simple practice. We're going to exhale the breath out. We're going to inhale whatever's comfortable, maybe 4 or 5 seconds. We're going to pause for 4 or 5 seconds. We're going to exhale for 4 or 5 seconds, and we're going to pause for 4 or 5 seconds. And I don't want you to think about holding the breath. I want you to think about just letting it suspend. So no holding, suspending, suspension of the breath, okay? So let's try just one round to watch the mechanics of it. So we're just exhaling the breath all the way out. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. That's all we're doing, okay? And if you lose the rhythm because you need to go a little faster or you want to go a little slower, but we have the same count on all 4, okay? So let's start together. We're going to practice this for, we'll practice it for like a minute and then we'll pause and then we'll do another 2 minutes. Okay, so let's just doing the best we can. Exhaling the breath all the way out. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. pause, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, let it go. Catch breath or two. And we're going to do one more 1 minute. Okay? Tall spine. Just breathing naturally until we start. Exhaling the breath all the way out. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Let it go. Just breathing naturally, normally. Letting your eyes close if that's comfortable, or gaze at the floor. For our meditation practice this morning, we're going to take our hands into a liquid mudra. We're going to go into up, water, taking the thumb, touching the tip of the pinky finger. Thumb and tip of the pinky finger touch, resting the back of the hands on the thighs. Shoulders are down. Neck is long. Just letting the other 3 fingers relax. Don't force them. Wherever they are, it's fine. No breath control at all. I reminded you that you are not the body. You are not the mind. What are you? That. And that is a capital S self, the divine. So you can say to yourself, I am that, or you can say it in Sanskrit, Hamsa, Hamsa, Hamsa. So however you would like to do it, I am that. I am on the inhale. Exhale that. No controlling the breath. You're not controlling to put the breath with the mantra. You're using the mantra to describe what you're doing. So if you're inhaling, you're describing I am, hung. If you're exhaling, you're saying sa, that. Okay? Beginning our meditation. We'll be here for about 5 minutes. Hung sa. I am that. Hamsa. I am that. Hamsa. I am that. Hamsa. I am that. Releasing the mantra, the mudra, just coming back into your space, letting your senses become aware of where you are. Just noticing the quality of your breath, of your thoughts, of your emotions. Bringing the hands into the heart, Anjali Mudra. any merit we might have earned this morning in our diligent practice of yoga. We lift it up to the welfare of all sentient beings. Remember your sankalpa, your intention. Just pull it up and repeat it to yourself 3 times as if you had already done it. And then letting that thought with our offering slip from your mind down into your heart space, and symbolically from your heart space into the very palms of your hands, and then lift it up and just let it go off into the universe, bringing the hands gently back into the heart. Hari Om Tat Sat. Namaste. Okay, I'm coming to you. Today's class did not get recorded until Shavasana. So there'll be a nice short breath practice and a meditation practice if you'd like to go back to that. I know I started it. Stop. Oh, don't know what the Zoom thing is right now. So there's, again, I missed the moon salute. Maybe it doesn't want me to record it anymore. Let me fix it so that you can chat with me and I can chat with you. Okay. Here we go. And now let me unspotlight and let me change my view so I can see all your beautiful faces. Okay. Namaste again, now that I can see you closer. Thank you, Yagna. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's unrecorded or recorded. I don't do anything differently. I just realized that it was gone. So you got a one-time thing into the universe, right? Just an offering. Yeah. So nice to see everyone. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for coming. So any questions about Moon Salute? Because it has some very challenging parts to it, and I want to make sure that you that you're taking it comfortably. And then any questions about mountain pose, often called downward facing dog. Any questions about that with your shoulder girdle? Because I think people often squeeze their shoulders in so badly that they don't have enough space in the shoulders to actually let the whole back be stable. So thank you. I'm glad you liked the moon salute, your chin. Thank you. Hi, Michelle. Nice to see you. Yagna, it's really nice to have you. Manipa, always. Yeah, it's so nice to see Ashok and always great. Wonderful. Jolanta, it's nice to have you part. Hi, Donna. Yeah, Nancy and Mamata and Kate and Amy. Amy, all right. Yeah, Sylvia, I saw you came on earlier and now you're back again. I'm so glad you could come back. Varnita and Julie, Namrata and Amber, nice to have you. Tina, ooh, what a beautiful flower. That's a dahlia. I love dahlias. So any questions about moon salute? Because it all happens in the thoracic spine, right? So we're not pressing anything into our low back. We're never thrusting our hips forward. We're keeping stable from the belly button down, and we're letting from the belly button up, just open up into that moon energy, that feminine, beautiful, wonderful moon energy. So any thoughts about it? How were your knees? Did you put something underneath your knees? If you needed it, your knees were okay? Everybody froze for a moment. Are you there?
Good question, Ginger.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Jane, it froze.
Ginger, on the moon salute, is it okay now?
I think so. I don't know what's going on. It's like burping and belching, which is probably why.
Now.
Yeah, it seems fine right now. I don't know what it is. Nope, everybody froze again.
My question is about the moon salute.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I have one bad shoulder, so what I have been had been doing is just using the one arm. And now, but today I decided to just visualize that I was using both arms and put my arms just kind of resting them where they're comfortable and it doesn't hurt me on either side.
Mm-hmm.
So is it better to use one arm or just do what I did today?
Well, I think it depends. I think you could, I think it's really good like the first couple of times that you might visualize both arms doing. And then the second time you might visualize that arm doing as this one greets it, right? And you're still just resting it
Oh,
here. So that
good idea.
you blend it. Like the first time is just a complete visualization of the whole body moving symmetrically, more or less, because we aren't symmetric beings. And then the next time you simulate it on one arm, and do what you can on the other, just so that you don't limit the one arm, your good arm, and you keep it strong.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other questions about Moon Salute? Yes, Donna's telling you my series starts tomorrow. Tomorrow morning starts the series. Donna, am I freezing or are y'all freezing?
No, you're fine.
Okay. Because I can't tell, people look like they're freezing or frozen. Like Nancy's definitely frozen. So I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, tomorrow starts my series with the 5 elements, and you can come to all 5 or you can come to 1. Tomorrow we're going to start with Earth. Yes, you can still register for tomorrow's session. Yep, absolutely. I think Donna put it in the chat how to do it. She just put it in the chat. Just grab that link and hold it in your browser or something. I don't know. I'm not really, I know if you click on it, it'll take you there. So it's probably better to click on it while you're here with me and then go back later and finish filling it out, but at least you can go there. Yes, tomorrow we're going to do Earth. Like Donna, she's our webinar coordinator, and she thought logically, of course, that I would start with the space and go, in order of how they're created. But no, we're going to involute. We're going to start with these gross bodies and make our way back up. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Now I lost everyone's video for a moment and now they're coming back. It's really weird. I'm going to go down and turn off my modem and turn it back on. This would be terrible if it happened tomorrow. Not that you guys deserve any less than the 2-hour class. Tomorrow's class is a 2-hour class. It's from 8 to 10 Pacific time. So for us here in Guatemala, it's from 10 to 12. And that's every Wednesday all month. You can take 1 class, you can take 5 classes. I think there's a discount if you take all 5. And yeah, I'd love to see you there. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about all these earthy things for tomorrow. So hopefully we'll enjoy it. Well, the internet is really being weird because everyone keeps doing weird things. Will the series be recorded? I think so, Donna. It will be, right?
They will be recorded and you will get access to the link for the recording if you are registered.
Right. I think it's only for those who've registered. Yeah, Yu-Chin? I'm not sure what's going on because you guys I think this is a Zoom thing because my internet says it's super powerful. So write in the chat perhaps, because Yu-Chin, I don't see you anymore. You disappeared and everyone else is frozen. Even Donna's frozen. So Manipa, yes, you can. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Michelle. It's so nice to have you here. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on internet-wise. Everybody keeps freezing and going out and freezing and going out. So I'm going to go turn on my modem, but I think it's a Zoom thing because today I know I was recording and then it stopped and I recorded again. So that's also fine. But yes, Yu-Chin, I see you now. Can you ask your question?
Can you? Namaste, Ginger. Thank you so much. I have 2 questions. Maybe if we don't have time, maybe 1 question. So the first question is, what's the purpose of in the pranayama? What's the purpose of the pause? And what's the difference between pause and hold?
Mhm.
So this is a little bit new for me. So I'm really curious to see what is the maybe physiology or subtle body perspective of the pause, because that's
Right.
so interesting.
So the pause, like when we want to have a true samadhi experience, which would mean, you know, like going into a trance state, or we call it union with our object of concentration. When that happens, the breath suspends. And when the breath is suspended, that's that pause. So we get our whole body accustomed to that pause not being strange, that pause in between the inhale and the exhale is natural. It happens all the time. We just don't really pay attention to it. So with that lengthening of the pause, it helps our whole autonomic nervous system to know that the pause is fine and we'll pick it up again, and the pause is fine and we'll pick it up again. So it's really to kind of accustom ourselves on the physiological level of that pause. And I say not holding because Raj Pranayama, the most royal pranayama, has no locks, but a lot of times people apply locks. We have the 3 locks of the root lock, the belly lock, and the throat lock. And those 3 locks people often apply during the breath being held out or in. And I don't want anybody to apply locks right here. I'm just trying to kind of do it easily, that a beginner can do it, that anybody can just find that pause in between the inhale and the exhale. Because when the breath suspends, the mind suspends. So those little pauses allow us to have that little respite where you're just not really even thinking for a moment. You're just there, and then you pull up your next breath, right? So it's really to calm our whole nervous system. Does that help? Good. You want to ask your second question?
Yeah, so I have been doing sun salutes for 3 months, like daily, and I do see the very different energy myself. And this is the first time I try moon salute. Maybe I should have the answer from my experience. I hope so. But I'm wondering, what is the energy difference between the moon and sun salutes? I know I should have answer from my own experience, but right now it's new for me. So I just want to know whether there are some quick advice from you.
Well, the moon salute, it's closer down. There's a lot more apana value needed, that grounding, rooting energy needed. Like pushing back, there's a lot more pressure into the anal area, which is also the root chakra, right? So it's much lower in the body. It's much more grounding in the body. And the salutations, we do the same thing when we go up into our sun salute. And then we go down. But sun salute is just more active. It requires more action itself, where moon salute can be done more slowly and gently and easily. And because it doesn't really have any inversion at all, there's no mountain pose to step into, there's no plank pose. It requires a lot of strength, right? And cobra, you can kind of slither your way into cobra or Sphinx pose. So sun salute really requires a more physical fitness than moon salute necessarily requires. But moon salute requires good knees. So it's not that it's always easy for everyone. It really does require some good knees there. Yeah. And then watch your experience. If you go to the channel on YouTube, and say Ginger Hooven and Moon Salute, you will find some classes where I have done it before, and you can do it with me again. There are a couple of classes there, and I just think that it just doesn't want to be recorded right now. Yeah. Manipa, you have a question. I don't know what happened with Zoom.
No, I don't, but I really liked that. I do have problem with my knees, so doing that chair pose, not going back all the way down, that helped.
Good, excellent. Yeah, I hope I gave enough modifications that everybody found something that was comfortable that they could do, right? Because it was pretty, I mean, it can be really challenging on the knees. So I just tried to think about the squat and think about the, also when you go back into half moon, and laying down and being on the knees for people having enough padding there if they needed it. Yeah. Okay, well, it's time and it's great to see you. And I have no idea what's going on with Zoom today, but something weird is happening because everybody keeps freezing, but I guess I'm okay. So thank goodness for that. Okay, everyone, have a wonderful day. I'll see some of you tomorrow, and hopefully I'll see all of you on Thursday. And we only have 2 more weeks of this weird hours, and we go back to the same time both days. And Thursday is an hour earlier if you're on the West Coast, okay? Yeah, I know. I don't know what it is, Yuchin. You guys keep freezing for me, so I think it's a Zoomy thing. All right. Much love. Have a great day. Okay. Bye.